I think that is. What are some of the bad habits you had to unlearn as a man growing up to now? To
Yeah,
now forward.
it's so many bad habits
Oh,
that they should pick up.
big time.
Going from a boy to a man, going to a worker, from going from worker to career, and really being efficient and being productive.
Yeah.
Those little it happens habit by habit. Little habits that you break, far as being on time, being prideful in your work. Um, what's your real motivation? Going closer to God, making Him more of a priority in your life and not just an option. Um, it takes time, because you used to just go to church because your mama made you. You have to have that want and that motivation yourself.
Yeah.
Right, right.
What you
Few
gonna peel?
Those are a couple things.
just few things, just piggyback off what you said, man. Taking pride in, what you do, because what you do is a reflection on how you was raised. Also, you know, uh, realizing that you can't kick it all night and still go to work like it's like it's nothing, like you did in your 20s. You had to
Boy,
Glory
learn.
day.
boy,
You know,
boy. Take you two
no
days to recover.
man. I say 3 to 5 business days, but
He said 3 to 5.
uh, uh,
Oh, that's funny.
realizing, you gotta that hood mentality can't always be displayed at it all the time. Sometimes you gotta pick and choose.
That's true. That's real.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
when
can't
keeping
mix
it
with
real
corporate.
goes wrong.
You don't
Yes.
mix with corporate all the time. 100%. Yeah, I know. For me, kind of like with Jay, church thing, right? I had to really reel myself in. But I think what made it easier for me to make that change is that I tried so much stuff on my own and it didn't work, and I was like, I might as well try something else to see where it take me. You know, and I haven't seen nothing but great games in my opinion. Still has some little falls and flaws and stuff. But I'd rather be with God with my flaws than be without God with my flaws, if that even makes sense. I learned that over time.
Mhm.
Because learning how to redeem yourself is, I think we don't learn that enough sometimes as a community. Conflict resolution, right? You don't learn those things all the time, or it's hard to do it because people gonna be bogus. They're not gonna come together with honesty to resolve the conflict. Because some people gonna debate, they're gonna down their heel. They don't want to resolve nothing. They just gonna down their heel. You know what I'm saying? And learning not to argue with people like that. I think that's one thing I had to learn how to do. Don't debate and argue with people like that because it's really no win. You're not gonna ever win. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You can even say stuff that makes sense, and they'll still down their heel. You know what I'm saying? Little stuff like that. Um,
Yeah, and
dealing with
all of
people.
these things are hard. All of these things are hard, right?
Yeah,
But you realize they're easier if you surround yourself with the right people. If you pick a great wife, she will love Christ just like you do. So she's your spiritual reinforcement if you need that. If you need encouragement, you need you don't feel like going today. You don't feel like going, getting up. You don't feel like teaching Sunday school. But you're held accountable in your own house, not shamed, not looked down upon, but encouraged.
we gonna talk about
That's
that.
one of the things
Yeah,
you got to learn to get rid of those bad habits. You got to get rid of the people you were doing those bad habits with. Not that you're condemning them, because you change. They can change too, but they change on their own time.
right.
You
Everybody do it on
know,
their own time. 100%.
you give them the advice, or you just talk to them.
Yeah,
And then if you see they are leading you to backslide, you got to cut that off. in a nice and kind way. It's easy to be a disciplinarian, but it's hard to be kind, you know.
I think
But you can be kind and tell somebody the right thing and check them. Tell them they need to check themselves or they need to
I,
work harder.
I think one thing I learned is that sometimes you can be kind and somebody still can hear it the wrong way. That's why I said I had to learn about people that down the hill. It can be a cupcake with a cherry on top, and they still feel like you attacking them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a lot you can do at that point. You know what I'm saying? And I
You
want to play this
know,
video. Go ahead. Before I
go
want
ahead. No, when you tell people sometimes what's best for them when they're not in the mindset to change or apply their advice, they're just going down the hill like you said. But if they trust you and they know you have their best interests at heart, they're gonna listen like, man, you're right, I am cutting up, I am acting up. You're my friend, you're holding me accountable. And that's why we still are friends, and they'll see that in their own time, in their own way.
yeah,
Go
because I'm
ahead.
saying it like like I know Peele was telling me about his homeboy that his stepdad was driving his home abusing his homeboy mom, but it's stuff like that that I saw growing up. It's like I don't want to be so into what I'm doing that if Jay called me and say I'm bugging out, that we're gonna talk about that later too. But I'm offended because he's trying to give me correction. You know what I'm saying? That man pride
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm play this video real quick. Tell me what y'all think, man. It's something to laugh about before we go to the next slide. Yeah, let's see. Let's add this to the screen. Turn this off. Hey, let me know if y'all can hear it.
That y'all like them?
Huh?
Like a woman approaching you?
I feel like if I approach you and you, whoever you are, I ask for it. But don't if you come to me, then that's different. Like you shouldn't be coming over here with
Well,
your
I ain't seen a
problem.
hollow in
Like
a
I didn't
minute,
even
bro.
ask
That's a
you.
long
It's
time.
just
I seen a
like
hollow.
me seeing you out and I want to goddamn walk up on you and get your number and find out you ain't got no personality. Yeah. Then it's like, bro, I done wasted so much time. So much time. Effort. How these girls be feeling? That's how I be feeling. Bitch, you not feeling WYD me all day. Bitch, I'm at work. Bitch, I'm chilling. And you think you can send me something for lunch? Bitch, no. What the fuck you work at? What you been eating? Girl, that you gotta be better than for that. They don't ask you for money. They ask you for lunch, which is money. They do it sneakily. I don't know too many women do that.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, where you at, bitch? I'll bring you a public sandwich. I don't know too many. You want lunch? I'll bring you a public sandwich.
So did they actually play dude like, hey, ain't no girl never asked me that, man.
Yeah, that's right.
No, no.
When your
They
homeboy
weren't
try to
keeping it
tell a
real.
story, they get the brag, they don't realize how crazy it sounds. It's like, how many girls ask you for lunch all the
You the
time?
fool man.
You know what I'm
boy,
saying?
boy.
Definitely
But
rich.
They
you
definitely know.
know,
Girls know who to ask though, cause I ain't man. Girls they knew it was like, nah, I'm not fooling with Mike on that. He crazy, man. I'm not fooling with him on that. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
especially in
But
the younger days,
they will try
they
you
know
though.
who the fool. Yeah.
I mean, this is stuff we
But
got to
people
teach our
attract,
son,
yeah,
huh?
people attract certain people. They know
That's
who they
true.
can put on. It's like the first two text messages. I would go out, but I need money for a babysitter. Whoop, but I didn't respond, or I said, all right, holler at me when you get that
I'm
taken
gonna sit
care
you on the
of.
bench. Let me know when you get a babysitter. I'm gonna sit you on the bench.
You know,
You're not getting in the game. You can sit
he
down
didn't
for
even offer me nothing. I don't like him. Yeah,
yeah.
so
We
sometimes
got
the
to teach
trash
our
take
sons
itself
this,
out.
man. 'Cause they will try you. Some girls, not all girls, but some girls they will try you, man. They'll put it out there and see what you'll do.
Boy, they gonna try
And if you
y'all.
do it one time, boy, it's over, boy.
Yeah,
Ooh,
especially when they don't like you. And man, most of the time, some of these guys don't really have personality. They ain't have a sense of humor. So what is the female supposed
when a
to
girl
get?
trying to stick you up like that, she don't care about your personality at that point. She just trying to see what she
No,
can
but
get
you
out
don't
you.
have. But if you don't have anything else to offer,
Mm-hmm.
conversation, a joke,
Yeah,
of course they're gonna go with the low bearing fruit. I'm gonna get something out of them. You
that
know,
is very true.
I went on a date with this man. You know, he paid for dinner, but he wasn't talking about nothing. He didn't ask me no questions. You know, he didn't
And all
crack
these
no
girls,
joke.
some of these girls, they not as ugly as you think. Some of these girls would be like somebody on your wish list. You'd be like, man, you know.
Girl, hey man, ain't nothing wrong with getting that girl a little 12 piece.
All
Yeah.
right, all right,
But
buddy. It's like a little what country Wayne. All right, buddy.
Hey,
All
gonna
right.
get
but
a
these
little,
witch
gonna
girls
get.
have made your desire their income. You know, they on OnlyFans, they on this and that. You know, they turn them I like yous to a
Yeah.
following.
Uh, if that little 12 or 20 piece won't satisfy you, you ain't for me anyway.
Yeah.
It's like negotiation. It was always like negotiation when I was younger for me anyway. So I mean, it's like let's go
Yeah,
to the
but
show. Let's
some
make a deal. To the show. Let's make a deal. And do
Mm,
you really want the 12 P? You want
yeah.
to open that suitcase? What's inside?
Eh, Man, she giving up. She get that Gok 2000, and all thing she want is a 20 piece. Oh yeah.
Man, how many girls that willingly do that?
yeah,
Like
I
in
guess
our culture, they willingly do that. I mean,
Man.
you had a percent, like 10%. It's like it's
What?
10%.
What?
no, that's weird. That's weird. That's a weird percentage.
10%
I
of girls
gotta
do
go
the
50.
50.
Man, them girls love
Yeah.
them
I
girls
know a
love to
lot of
eat.
dudes that met girls they didn't get it though. That's like they was always complaining that they didn't get it.
Mm.
I don't know.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's a
They
different
gonna do it if they want to do it, you know.
That's
That's if they like you or not, you know. Cause some girls will just give you the thing, you know, but I'm saving them for marriage. You get 200 bodies, but you're saving them out for marriage. Okay. Uh, but it'd be really sometimes it'd be like those real pretty girls that don't have no personality. You be sitting at dinner with them, their conversation is dull. They don't have a sense of humor. They don't ask you any questions, you know. So they don't even know how to talk about themselves. Like, what are you? Are you not used to going on dates, or are you not
what.
used to talking? What's going on? It's been so weird and so boring.
Or they just talk
So,
about some of the most asinine stuff. You like, man, what in the world?
well, that's them. You know, at least they're expressing themselves about who they are. You know, and I
How
can
do you
deal
break
with
through
that.
it where you can have a conversation? That's all I'm saying. How do you break through it where you can actually have a conversation? You know what I'm saying?
Well, you have at least in talking, you can talk about what they want to talk about. And if
That's
that's
true.
not for you, you can cut them. You know, but when you talking to somebody that can't talk,
Yeah,
articulate themselves very well, the only thing you looking at that point is the physical.
that's true.
You know, I haven't been on 7 days with this girl, and the conversation haven't gone by
Yeah,
how many brothers and sisters you got.
boy. I mean, what do you before we get into this? What do you think dudes should actually be talking to girls like if they're going on a date with a girl? Should they be like what are like some of the questions you can ask to get to know her without like feeling like you being intrusive? I guess.
uh, it's tough to say what kind of questions, but before I even, well, back in the day, before even going on a date, I'm trying to pick your brain apart anyway, cause I ain't about to waste my time or yours.
I love it in person though. It's like ISO. It's like playing ISO. It's like Allen Iverson on Jordan. It's like one on one kind of because you can see their
Yeah.
reaction. You can see their face when you ask them these questions and everything. You know what I'm saying?
See,
Um,
Yeah, but the question should be anything you want to know. It your interest level. Like if you like them
yeah,
or you're an
I'm with you.
interesting
I'm
person,
with
it comes up in the questions you ask.
you. Yes,
Whether you're intentionally dating, whether we're just having fun. If we can articulate ourselves and say that in the tactful manner what we want and what I'm expecting out of this possible relationship, if you can communicate your thoughts, your wishes, your desires, um, that's the kind of stuff you ask about. If you want to know how many kids you get, ask her in um, a conversational way. You know,
yeah,
about the baby daddy that's important to you. Ask her about all the things you value. Ask her about her stance on God and things like that, and get to know each other. You know, whatever's
I mean,
important to
if
you,
I hear that
you should
ringtone,
ask.
I ain't even gotta ask that. If I hear that ringtone go off, she got that gospel
I'm
ringtone.
sorry.
Yeah,
We
the
that
question has
is
been answered.
proven. That is proven. I
The question
I
has been
told him.
answered.
I told my homeboys as soon as I heard I do. I said, man, you gonna hit. And he hit like immediately. Like
Or
it's
what was that
crazy.
just got song? That just got song. Living my life like it's golden. Done.
But
it's,
yeah.
it's a wrap.
That actually the ringtones actually made it harder when they went out of sale to know
Yeah,
what a woman was on. You
yeah.
know, screensavers and ringtones or callback tones. Man, they used to tell us all we needed to know.
All you need to know. All right,
Cover
the
two,
next
cover.
topic.